Been here for over 40 years. It's been the same for 40 years, and the remodeling could be a good thing for our community.
The Barrow County School Board is responding to concerns about the student code of conduct in light of a fight between two students. The University of Georgia's women's basketball team took part in a viral dance challenge against other women's basketball teams across the country.
This is Northeast Georgia's only local source for TV news. From the Grady College at the University of Georgia, this is Grady Newsource.
Welcome to Grady Newsource. I'm Katie Anderson.
And I'm Peyton Lewis with weather.
Bethel Midtown Village Apartments, a low-income complex, may see a multi-million-dollar improvement in 2020. Athens-Clarke County Commissioners will vote Tuesday on whether to commit $39 million to the Bethel Homes redevelopment. This money will come from the proposed affordable housing project budget of $44.5 million. This complex includes 190 units on 13 acres of area just north of downtown Athens. Many residents are saying that they are looking forward to this redevelopment.
It's been the same for 40 years, and the remodeling could be a good thing for our community.
In light of the
Residents will vote on whether or not to extend a 1% sales tax for construction projects like Bethel Homes on November 5th. Barrow County schools have been in the headlines recently for disciplinary issues. Grady Newsource reporter Jada Bowman is here with us now. Hi, Jada.
Hi, Katie. I'm at Winder Barrow High School, the location of the recent school fight. I spoke with Barrow County Sheriff Judd Smith and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Ken Green about what steps are being taken.
Dr. Chris McMichael addresses disciplinary actions that will be taken in the event of violence, vaping, and bullying on school grounds. While the policy is not changing, he says that options for consequences for these actions are now more narrow than they have previously been to provide a clear and direct message that these behaviors will not be tolerated. The message states that if a student engages in a fight or bullying, high school and middle school students will be suspended with the option to attend an alternative education program for at least a semester.
Sheriff Smith shared with me that his resource officers will not be making any changes in their approach, and he is hopeful that the school's disciplinary action will be effective. Sheriff Judd Smith from Barrow County says that he agrees with the disciplinary plan of action that the Barrow County school system outlines in their most recent statement.
I agree with what they're doing. I think it's a case-by-case scenario on what the situation is. A lot of the flack that they've gotten from the parents is like, well, if a child's being bullied, that's been a key word and a buzzword for years.
Many parents took to Facebook to comment on the statement that had been released. Some expressed approval while others had concerns. Some, like Betsy Huggenberg, were concerned that if a student stood up for themselves against a bully, they would be punished. Sheriff Smith addressed these concerns.
You're entitled to defend yourself, and in the case several weeks ago, the young lady was defending herself. But they're going to look at each one case by case, and we work with the school as the SROs are there to decide if anybody needs to be charged, and if they are, then we will.
On September 29th,
Assistant Superintendent Dr. Ken Green told us that at this time they will not be making any changes to the Code of Conduct, but they do review it every spring and may make changes as needed.
Thank you, Jada. When most think of children, motorcycles don't often come to mind. One